Hello dear friends and welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Paulina and here on my channel I talk about the perfumes, about the fragrances. And if you're my returning subscriber, welcome, thank you for your support and your nice comments. In today's video I'm going to be talking about Musk perfumes from the niche brands. And I would like to start with a fragrance that I already talked about in one of my previous videos, and this is White Musk from the Italian niche brand Giardino Benessere. This fragrance was created in 2015 by Paolo Terenzi, Italian perfume maker. He also has another brand which is very expensive and very opulent. The whole line of Giardino Benessere is dedicated to nature, to ecological kind of scents, so white musk. The notes listed here are completely different than I understand sniffing this one. For me, white musk is about lilac, although lilac isn't listed here. It's about freesia, bergamot, peach, jasmine, ylang ylang, musk and woody notes. So what I feel spraying this white musk fragrance, this is truly a fragrance dedicated to white musk. Feminine, tender, fluffy. As I said, I feel more of a lilac scent here, but nonetheless white musk is absolutely true name of this one. So the longevity is quite nice here. The projection is also quite noticeable, so you feel this fragrance around you. I think this one is very suitable for day wear, for spring and summer. I was wearing this during the spring and summer, not too much, because lilac, I wouldn't say that lilac is one of my favorite directions in perfumery, but nonetheless, because of this white musk note here, because of this tenderness and femininity, it was a quite nice experience having this on my skin. So white musk of Giardino Benessere, Italian niche brand. The next fragrance I would like to talk about is Musk by Lorenzo Villoresi, also Italian niche brand. This fragrance was created in 1995, quite an old fragrance on the market. It's not a secret that this fragrance is one of the favorite fragrances of Brad Pitt. So remarkable person that likes this perfume. So what are the notes listed here? The top notes are floral notes, galbanum, cardamom, bergamot. Middle notes are rose and base, musk, sandalwood, vanilla, rosewood, amber and oak moss. What I feel spraying this on my skin, this is a very sophisticated fragrance. Fragrance for concentration, for some intellectual work. So having this on my skin, it helps me to concentrate on my thoughts. And the musk here, I wouldn't say that this is a very feminine or tender musk, like typical white musk, no. But this is not a sexual animalic direction of musk. This is a very well balanced musk which gives you this structure and supports other notes like rose. This is a very prominent rose note here, and this powdery makeup-y directions. I would say this perfume is unisex. Both men and women could wear this, although this is not typical masculine scent. This fragrance has makeup-y, powdery rose notes. It isn't sweet at all. It has this sophisticated touch and also a little bitter touch. And because of this, I think it's suitable for both men and women. I would be really interested how this fragrance works on man's skin. Probably it will be a different fragrance. Very tender and structured, well-balanced fragrance. One of my favorites, and I think this is the time now, autumn, kind of on the edge of the end of summer and coming autumn. This is the perfect time for this one. So one of my favorite musk fragrances. The next fragrance I would like to talk about is Musc by Reminiscence, French niche brand. It was created in 1970, so quite old fragrance on the market. The notes listed here are ylang ylang and white florals in the top notes. Middle notes are almond and powdery notes, and base musk, amber and coumarin. So what can I say spraying this and smelling this fragrance? It opens with almond vanilla, quite creamy because of ylang ylang, but it's not overwhelming sweet. It has some candy or pastry aspects, but it's not overwhelmingly foody fragrance. It has some bitter touch in it. Also very sophisticated for hours of meditating. It has some secret in it. And I think the best time for this fragrance is coming winter because of this almond touch, almondy touch. The musk here is also very well balanced. It's also on the edge between fluffy, powdery, tender musk and animalistic direction. It has this very well balanced structure, so it gives this support to the almondy and powdery notes. If you prefer powdery almondy fragrances, so this is a must to try. So as I said, I'm going to be wearing this in winter, and probably I will talk another time more detailed about this one. So this was Musc by Reminiscence. The next fragrance I would like to talk about, this is quite opposite of the previous ones, is Musc Intense by French niche brand Nicolai, Parfumeur, Createur. I already talked about this one. This is a fragrance of a fallen angel. It has a very strong animalistic touch because of the name Musc Intense. This is a combination between sweetness of the pear and sexual, sensual, animalistic touch of musk. The rose has also its part in this fragrance, so this is in the beginning, in the start, spraying this on the skin. It is sweetness of pear and floral touch of a rose, and being on the skin of on the warm skin, the animalistic, sexual, sensual musk starts to work, and it has a very sensual aspect. So that's why this is a fragrance of falling angel. So sensuality of musk and sweetness and sophisticated touch of rose. Very interesting fragrance. I'm intrigued by this one because sometimes the pear plays bigger part, and sometimes, depending on the weather or probably on my skin, the rose becomes more prominent here, but nonetheless this is a very sensual, musky fragrance. This was created by Patricia de Nicolai in 2012. And another fragrance from this brand is Angelys Pear, also a fragrance dedicated to pear. Musk is not listed in the name of this fragrance, but nonetheless, this is a very musky, also sensual, animalistic fragrance. This one was created in 2020, so quite a new fragrance on the market. And this is combination between sweet, dripping pear and milky, animalistic musk. Very musky, very sensual. I wouldn't say that I'm in love with this one. That's why I don't have a bottle of Angelys Pear. Probably I won't buy this because this direction of musk, this kind of milky, cloudy musk, is not one of my favorite. But nonetheless, an interesting one and worth trying. And the last fragrance I would like to talk about is Musc Nomade by Annick Goutal, French niche house. This one was created in 2008, and I know that this bottle was redesigned, reformulated. I think this is the initial formula here. And because I have a splash bottle here, it's not very comfortable for me to use this one. I filled the spray bottle with Musc Nomade just to have it more comfortable. So, what are the notes listed here? It was created in 2008 by Camilla Goutal. This is the daughter of late Annick Goutal. The notes listed here are white musk, ambretta, papyrus, labdanum, amber, almond and tonka beans. This is also a musk which is on the edge between tenderness and femininity and animalistic touch. Well structured, well balanced. This fragrance has a light oriental touch for me with dry herbs and essential oils. I was using this in Estonia while visiting my parents in August, and this was a perfect fragrance for this time of year. It was a little bit rainy and cold, so I could enjoy this fragrance in the full range. It is not airy but not very thick, so it is a well balanced, well structured fragrance. It is difficult to describe it, so it is also unisex. Both men and women can wear it. It is absolutely unisex. I think on the men's skin it will develop differently. I just love it. I'm in love with this one. It is so special, it is so unique. It's not floral, but it's not woody. It has something special in it. So I'm really happy that I got my hands on this small bottle. I think it's only 20 milliliters, so I can't be very generous with this one. Maybe later I will buy the whole bottle of this one, full-size bottle, but probably it will be the new version of Musc Nomade. So I would say from these fragrances, these two are my favorites, Musc Nomade and Musk by Lorenzo Villoresi. They're very sophisticated, quite on the edge of the fluffy, tender, feminine musk and animalistic, musky direction. Very interesting and worth trying. So, I hope you like this video. It was interesting for you with me. Thank you very much for your attention and see you soon in the next video. Bye bye!